Hello my friends, this is Milan from Decorative Ceiling Tiles. Today we are going to show you how to install a beautiful decorative wall. We are going to be using faux leather panels right here, and we are going to frame them out with flat stock MDF. Let's install the first piece on the wall. Please hold it there. And this is our center here. Here is where we're gonna start installing our tiles. So we have marked a center of this molding and put it on the center that we have marked on the wall here, assuring us that we are starting at the right place. Okay. I'm on the line. Now using the pass load, I'm going to nail only this part here, and the reason is when we go around with a picture frame we need to close the corner here, and if this is not moving then we're gonna have a really hard time getting that joint correctly. Alright, so this is my second piece here that we just cut, and one way to find out that it's 90 degrees, that's you know, that's the right angle, is that this joint is going to be exactly closed. And so I've also marked where we need to be on the top. That's our second piece. Okay, so when you have the corners together, you want to make sure that over time they will not be moving. So we have put some wood glue on the joint, and you also want to run a nail through it, but make sure you don't go through the face of it. So this nail will now hold this joint in place, and once we put a filler, it will be almost invisible. Now we're gonna do the same thing all the way around. We're gonna also cut more pieces for the edges, so this whole area out. And once we've done that, we're going to install our faux leather panels in between the space. Alright, so it's time to close the corner here. Purposely we left this loose, so we told you in the beginning of this video. So we have loose piece. We only nailed this on the top, just so that we can make sure this corner is as nice as it can be. So once we get into position, we'll just nail it in place. Now, back to the framing. Alright, so we have installed the frame for the tiles. It's all nailed out. So all we have to do is to actually just caulk everything. We don't have to caulk the inside because that's where the tile goes. But we don't even have to caulk this side here either. As a matter of fact, we don't have to caulk pretty much anything except the joints here. So we're gonna caulk these joints, fill the nail holes with a filler. And you wanna fill the nail holes with a filler, not with caulking, because the filler doesn't shrink. And you can set it up nicely and give it a nice coat of paint afterwards. So caulking is for the corners, and this is gonna be for the nail holes. Alright, so we are putting our second set of molding up, but before we do, we would like to paint it before. So we sanded everything already and wiped all the dust off. So wet rag from the face and from the edges. So now is the time to paint our first molding. If you have a flat piece of wood or trim, sponge roller works really well. So we have finished our frame. Now we are going to install our faux leather panels inside, which you can order at decorativeceiling.net. and we are going to install them with hot glue. Alright, so the last piece goes up. And we are done, my friends. It took us about 15-20 minutes to install the panels. Look at the look.
Decorative ceiling tiles, transforming your ceilings from plain to beautiful in hours.